And of course, this is the grind, the best in TNT music. Yours truly, Chromatics, DJ Kidane, Shania in the building. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second hour of the grind. If you're listening to that music in the background, that is the sounds of our special guest this evening. Goes by the name of RAYQUAN868. The track is called Say Less. Good evening, my brother. What's good?
Yeah, man, good evening. Just cool, you know, Chromatics.
Right? Yeah, glad to have you here.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, man. So, we've been playing your music essentially from the start of the grind, you know, and I gotta be real, I never heard about you before that, which is just a testament to the program itself, because, you know, you never know what music is gonna get through, and once you send good quality stuff like you keep doing all the time, you know, we definitely gonna showcase it here. So, so just like me, I want to find out a little bit about you and your background and how you came to, I mean, do you consider yourself a hip-hop artist, a rapper, an MC?
Well, to be honest, I would say that I consider myself creative, and, you know, I just try to find creative ways to, like, make art. So, like, whether it's, like, hip-hop, Afrobeat, dancehall, I just want to create and create quality, so... You know, I don't like to put labels on things too much. Yeah,
well, I mean, for me, you know, it's refreshing because your style is hip-hop, and it does, but you do mix a lot of Afrobeat style in it, you know what I mean? So it's refreshing to me to hear new, young voices in hip-hop in Trinidad. Because right now, I go be real, you know, we lacking.
Yeah.
You know, I have a lot of people doing a lot of great things, but in terms of young, new ones coming out, you know what I mean, we need that. So I'm glad to have you here and glad you're part of that, you know, fraternity.
Yes, very thankful to be here.
So how did you get into the music and really started, you know, creating, as you say?
Well, it sort of started where, like, when I was young, I was, like, sort of free styling, and then that kind of transitioned to me sitting down, writing songs. Then after a while, I started to take the songs to the studio, and about 2 years ago, I make the decision to take it to the next level. And, well, from 2019 to now, it was...
Well, it is 2009. 2019?
Yeah. No, 2017 to now, yeah. Just from the start of 2019, I'd say I'd started off with Careful, and, well, Careful was the catalyst for all the music that I sent to the grind thus far.
Right, because, I mean, we have about 5 or 6 songs from you, you know, but we're only going to showcase 3 tonight.
Yeah.
Which is more than you would probably get on any other radio interview.
Very true.
They want to come and play one tune and then run you. You know what I mean? But I want to get into something early. Your name.
Right.
RAYQUAN868. Now, you know, he's a old school man. Wu-Tang birthed me. Right?
Yeah.
So how the name RAYQUAN868, is that like your real name, or do you choose that as an alias? And, you know.
Well, RAYQUAN868 for me kind of started off as like a kind of alter ego thing that I used to kind of play with, but it's sort of spin from my last name, and, well, eventually people start calling me Raekwon, and, well, it just kind of stick, and I say, well, I'm going to add the 868 to the end, and, you know. Yeah.
Right. Well, no, you had to add the 868, otherwise we'd have fallout.
Had to.
And of course, it's spelled different. It's spelled RAYQUAN. Now, I don't usually ask people that question on this program, but I thought it was something very unique and something that we need to delve into. So we have RAYQUAN868 in the building, right? So with all these tracks that you're sending to us, any whole or plans of his album or EP or project that you're looking to put out?
Well, I was actually considering album, but I felt like I didn't have enough quality songs to really bring a proper album. So what I'll be doing is singles, music videos, and from 2020 we will see what happens, you know. But just trying to build the fan base and just continually bring good music forward to Trinidad, you know.
All right, nice. RAYQUAN868 is in the building. Well, as he said, Careful is the first song that already started things off, Kidane. So let me switch up the play in there. We're going to bless you with this one. It's called Careful. RAYQUAN868 is our guest in the building. Young, upcoming artist.
Careful who you fall in love with. Play no games, I got options. Careful who you fall in love with. fall in love with. Me not soft, so me hold up. Me not soft, so me hold up. Careful where you fall in love with. Careful where you fall in love with. Careful where you fall in love with.
Yeah, that's the sounds of RAYQUAN868. He's our guest in the building, and he's telling you to be careful with who you fall in love with, which is a serious thing in life. You know what I'm saying? Can we all attest to that in the building? Can we say amen? All right. Right, so once again, RAYQUAN868 is in the building, our guest this evening, but we also just been accompanied by a young lady who stepped in. Introduce yourself, darling.
Hi, my name is Shania Pompey.
Shania.
Yes.
All right, Pompey. Right, and you have a song with Raekwon.
Yeah.
Right, and we're gonna be playing it just now. So, how did the connection come about?
Well, Raekwon, he linked me up. He was like, I wanna do this song, which I was like, yeah, no problem, cool. Cause he have really, really good songs. I have no problem. I have no problem working with him. He's a really, really good, sport.
Sport.
Yeah.
Right, but no, how did you all find out about each other? Why did you choose to hit her up to make the joint?
Right. Well, when I was in secondary school, everybody was like, yo, you should maybe make a track with a female artist on it. And well, I was like, well, give me some recommendations. I have a good friend of mine, Raheem Gorin. He was like, Shania Pompey, she could real sing, so link up, and well, it just stay in my memory from school to now, and I say, well, I'll make it happen now.
Yeah, I also got recommendations to sing with Raekwon, but it now, happening.
No, materialized.
Yeah.
But all right, so where you from in Trinidad? Where you live?
I am from Belmont side.
Belmont, right?
Yeah.
And
I am from Digo Martin.
so it's all a West Side
West
connection.
Side.
Yeah.
Right. So that's how it kind of popped up. And you're talking about secondary school. I mean, how old are you now? Because you look like you now come out. Or is that?
I am actually 22.
22.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're saying. We know we're highlighting the young upcoming talent here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
And definitely, you have been with somebody who's been on my radar for, I go say, the last few months. Because as I said, I only really found out about you until you sent music to the grind. With that said, artists, anybody who's listening, or producers, studios out there listening, you can submit your music to thegrind868@gmail.com. Just make sure it is radio edited properly. Well, I mean, properly. Yeah, because some things we just let slide. I just give them a little email and thing in the morning and whatever. Right, but was Raekwon a part of Music Zone? Yeah. So I mean, what has it been like performing, and bringing your music forward to the public and the audience? What's the reception been like?
Well, ever since like I started making music with like more of the listener in mind and like more tailoring to Trinidad and the wider Caribbean, the reception has been really well. Basically, I think that music needs momentum, and Careful really give us some good momentum just to get the confidence to keep putting out the tracks, sharing it, doing collabs, doing the track with Kidane was real good. People just fell in love with that one, so it's just.
And how did that link with Kidane? If you're wondering, the track that we just played before, Careful, features Kidane as well. Yeah, and how did that collaboration come about?
Right. Well, basically when like I went and posted up Careful, like people just went mad, and I was like, I should probably do a remixed it. And
right, that is a remix, right?
Yeah,
right.
And Kidane hit me up. He was like, yo, hey, let's do it. And I heard his music, him, Cleveland Brick, TDSK, and I know what they were capable of. So I was like, yeah, that's perfect. So
nice. From
like just moving smart, sending my songs to the grind and thing, just little small baby steps really make it go at other go,
All right, nice. So we're gonna get into the track featuring you and the young lady Shania Pompey, who's in the building. Pompey.
Yes.
All right. Right. But before we get into it, who produced it?
So the producer for the instrumental was Surti Beats, that is a foreign producer, and well,
Right.
I made sure and I'm linked up with one of my good friends, Eli XX. He's
Yes.
a great producer. He is one of the producers that I did work on my first project with, and just blew my way. So we made sure and go with Eli. You know,
All
yeah,
right.
we make sure and go with it.
All right, no doubt.
Yeah.
We're about to get into the track. It's called Track Star. RAYQUAN868 featuring Shania Pumpy. Yeah.
You know,
All right, Raekwon, I feel we gonna get him in live, you know.
Yeah.
We gonna give him a live, Shania. We gonna give him a live.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Me down, yeah. Stripe at night, we make them fatigue, yeah. No, run me like a track star. Baby, run me like a track star. Run me like a track star, you know. I love the way you run fast, so make another lap now, no. So you can run me like a track star. Baby, run me like a track star. Run me like a track star, you know. So make another lap now, so when we tired down, so when we tired down, so when we tired down. Go chase and on Oscar, life a movie. No, I'm not an actor. No, I'm a monster. Struggle with my wife, she. Now me first she like me run me quick, lining, being real choosing, an interested excuse me. And I never let you on, you know me. So you could run me like a track star, baby. Run me like a track star, run me like a track star, you know. I love the way you run fast, so make another lap now. You know. So run me like a track star,
Yeah.
baby. Run me like a track star, run me like a track star, you know. So make another lap now. We tired down, so what we tired down, so what we tired down. Fast me, baby. No, I got a thing to run it crazy. No if buts maybe. Chase me, no speed limit. No jokey thing, I'm real legit. Say I'ma handle it skillfully. A sin for me. Lost touch your floor as soon as open the door. Yeah, I see the way you're running. We don't think I haven't no days. I see you chasing me out. We're so close now.
That way you are when you look at me. Say I gone too far with my jealousy. Give me loving like it's all that you wanna. Give me loving like you're sign shorty creature. Hey. You know you got it all for me. And now it's over. So your fantasy. Hey. Say it, wish you moved on, nah. Can't shake up this love and say it on ya. Can't wait to run, baby, on ya. Run fast, baby, run fast, no. Ooh,
No track star, no track star, you know. Say track sud, but no track star. Stop running me down. Run me like a track star.
What?
So baby, run me like a track star. Run me like a track star, you know. I love the way you run fast, so make another lap now, no. Run me like a track star. So baby, run me like a track star. Run me like a track star, you know. So make another lap now. So what we tired, so what we tired down, so what we we tired down, so what we tired down, no. Chase we, no.
Yes,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. That's the sounds of our guests in the building this evening. RAYQUAN868, Shania Pumpy. I'm pronouncing it correct now, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, Raekwon, we want to thank you for passing through, for blessing up the grind once again.
No problem.
Just
happy to be on the platform, Chromatics.
no
Glad
problems,
to be
man. We're just happy that you all keep sending continuously good content and good music, and that's what helps us do what we do. And madam, you need to send some solo tunes too.
I did.
What?
It was actually it had little beeps in it, so
okay, well, you have to go and beep that.
yeah.
Right, and clean up that. Right, and then of course we definitely can hear the talent on the track, so we will play and support your music right here on the grind. So Raekwon, before you go, anything you want to say to the people? Anybody you all want to big up? Aunt Shania, of course, and of course give us your social media handles, etc. How people can hit you
Great.
up, whether it's YouTube or Instagram.
Nice, great. So the first thing I want to talk about for anybody who enjoyed Trackstar, we will be doing music video fit
Okay.
Yes.
probably this month coming. So October time we will be shooting our video. So
Stay
if you want to be
tuned.
part of it, just hit us up. Shout outs to all of my boys from Mocha, Cleveland, Kutain, Cars, all of the local artists love, one of my friends say big up the crew at G4S, my bro Riyadh. So that's most of my big ups there, and well, love to my family.
No, but as I say, for people want to hit you up to be in part of the video, how they hit you up?
Right. So what they could do is they could hit me up on any one of my social media. It is RAYQUAN868 for Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, everything. That's RAYQUAN 868.
So
You
like
know?
Raekwon.
One.
Yes.
And Shania, same with you.
My social media would be S Pumpy, that is with 3 E's, on
Right.
everything.
On everything.
Yes.
On everything, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that's RAYQUAN868 and Shania Pumpy, our guest in the building this evening. We want to leave with one song. But before we do that, let's leave with mood, right? But before we do that, what do you hope to accomplish? In this music thing in Trinidad and Tobago, or wider than that?
What I'm really trying to accomplish is just bring Trinidad music forward, in that we could do more than soca, we could do more than dance, or we could do whatever we choose to do, and we could bring it forward, and we could be accepted. So that is what I'm really trying to do, and just do features along the way, bring up people along the way. People bring me up, inspire, just spread love through the music at all times. So that's the big goal there, and well, whatever else happens in between, that's to be determined, but that's the big goal there,
Nice. And that is enough said. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank RAYQUAN868 and Shania for passing through once again. We're going to close it off with this one. This track is called Mood.